Hey yogis, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Alauna and I post weekly yoga flows here on YouTube every single Wednesday, and I have a website with longer classes as well as the option for private classes, so if you're interested, check the link down in the description. But today I am bringing you a 15-minute beginner-friendly Hatha yoga class up here on Mount Lemmon in Arizona. And today we'll be working with an affirmation that's focused around joy. So if you need a little mood boost, a little pick-me-up, this is the perfect class for you. So I will meet you on your mats. Beginning today's class in a comfortable seat, whatever that looks like in your body. That might be seated on the ground or seated on a pillow to support you. But either way, finding a comfortable position in your body so that you can find a little bit of stillness. Beginning our practice here, you can place the hands somewhere along the thighs and relax the shoulders away from your ears as you begin to deepen your connection to your breath. Maybe taking your first conscious breath of the day, really inhaling to fill your entire torso with air, then exhale to let it all go. Continuing to deepen your breath, trying to make each breath longer than the breath before it. As you deepen your breath here, tune in to the affirmation for today's practice, silently repeating it to yourself. I choose to find joy in the present moment. I choose to find joy in the present moment. So using this affirmation both in context of our yoga class today, so choosing to find joy in the present moment of each pose, really just finding joy with your breath and finding a pose that's comfortable for your body, not impressive for your ego. So finding joy in the present poses, but also taking this affirmation off of your mat. So learning how to choose to find joy in every present moment throughout your day. Taking one more deep inhale here. Exhale to tuck the chin in towards the chest and blink the eyes back open. Then take both hands off to either side, making a V shape with the arms. Then keeping the right hand down on your mat, reach the left hand up and overhead. So keeping both sits bones grounded onto the mat here, relaxing that left shoulder away from the left ear, but finding a nice side body stretch, opening through the left rib cage. Breathing into what you feel here. And coming back to our affirmation, I choose to find joy in the present moment. And on your next inhale, lift back through center, and exhale, right hand lifts up and overhead this time. Left hand stays grounded along with both sits bones. Giving yourself room to breathe here, really expanding through the right side body. And internally repeating, I choose to find joy in the present moment. On your next inhale, come back through center. Then place both hands on your knees. Maybe give a little shoulder shrug here, noticing how the upper body and the neck is feeling. And as you're ready, extend both legs out in front of you, removing the flesh from underneath your sits bones and keeping the toes flexed back towards your face to keep the legs a little active here. So if you need to bend into the knees to keep from rounding through your lower back, do so. Then on an inhale, reach both hands high, find a lot of length through your spine here. Then keeping that length that you have found, hinging at the hips, fold forward. So really just hinging at the hips. And then once you find your edge here with your lower back, keeping integrity here, you can let the chin relax in towards the chest. Finding your forward fold in your seat here. Noticing where your mind has gone during that transition. And if it's wandered away from your mat, away from the present moment, simply bring your awareness back to your breath and to our affirmation. I choose to find joy in the present moment. On your next inhale, slowly roll back up into your seat and bend into both knees. You can cross at the ankles, making your way into all fours. So grounding the knees underneath your hips and your wrists underneath the shoulders, and really spread those fingertips wide on your mat. And moving through a few cats and cows here, waking up the spine. So inhale, pull the chest forward, round the tailbone towards the sky, find your cow pose. And exhale, round chin to chest, tuck the tailbone down between the knees, find your cat pose. So taking a few more breaths here. Inhale forward into your cow, and exhale, round into your cow. Taking one more breath. And on your next inhale, find a neutral spine. Walk both knees back and tuck both of your toes under to lift the hips up and back, finding a downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Taking a few breaths here to really pedal out through the feet, noticing how the backs of the legs are feeling. And on your next inhale, shift your gaze forward and step to the top of your mat, exhaling into your forward fold. Really letting the upper body be heavy here as you fold over the thighs, keeping a generous bend in the knees. On your next inhale, slowly roll up to standing, placing the hands by your sides and letting the shoulder blades fall down the back. Tadasana. And on your next inhale, reach both arms up and overhead. Grab onto the right wrist, then keeping the hips centered, exhale, lean towards the left. Finding a side body stretch through the right side here. And on your next inhale, come back through center and shift all of your weight over onto that right foot and come into tree pose. So the left heel can rest just above the right ankle, on the right calf, or if it's comfortable, on the right thigh. Just being careful to avoid the knee. Finding your balance here and coming back to your affirmation of I choose to find joy in the present moment. So not focusing on how much your tree is swaying in the wind, but just trying your best to find joy in the present moment. Find one more inhale here. And exhale, bring the hands down to your hips and begin to turn towards the left as you step the left foot back, coming into triangle pose. So that left outer edge of the foot is parallel with the back of your mat, and that front right heel is intersecting that left arch of the foot. And the right knee is straight, coming into reverse triangle at first. So lift the right arm up and overhead, and you can bring that left hand to the left thigh. So finding that same right body side stretch that we did standing at the top. And inhale, come back through center, arms parallel, and reach the right fingers forward. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Right fingertips can come along the right thigh or down on the right calf. Finding your triangle stretch, maybe getting a nice little pop in the left lower back. And as you're ready, release the left hand down, step the left foot forward, come back to your forward fold. Taking a few deep breaths here, really letting the upper body hang heavy and release any tension. And on your next inhale, slowly roll back up to standing. Hands come by your sides, mountain pose or Tadasana. And inhale, reach both hands up and overhead. Grab onto that left wrist. Keeping the hips stable, this time lean the upper body towards the right. Then inhale, arms come back through center as you shift into tree on the second side. So shift your weight onto the left foot and bring the right heel just above the left ankle, on the left calf or on the left thigh, just being sure to avoid the knee. Keeping the arms extended here, coming back to your affirmation. I choose to find joy in the present moment. I choose to find joy in the present moment. Find one more inhale here in this pose. Then exhale, hands down through heart center and bring the hands to your hips. And beginning to twist, chest open towards the right. Step the right foot back so that the right outer edge of the foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Front heel intersects the back arch. Front knee is straight. Then reaching the arms up to parallel, finding reversed triangle at first. So right hand comes to the right thigh as you reach the left hand high. Finding that left side body stretch. And inhale, bring the arms back to parallel. Reach the left fingertips forward. And exhale, hinge at the hips. Left hand comes down to the left thigh or the left shin, keeping the right shoulder nice and open, giving yourself lots of room to breathe here. Final standing pose here. Take one more inhale. Then exhale, right hand comes back down to the mat. Step the right foot forward, come back to your forward fold. Come back to your breath. And come back to the present moment. Using your affirmation, I choose to find joy in the present moment. On your next inhale, find a halfway lift, hands come to your shins, flat back. And exhale, plant both hands and step both knees back onto your mat, coming into all fours. Then take both knees wide on your mat, bring the big toes in to touch, and walk the hands out in front of you and let the forehead rest on the mat in front of you. Relaxing into this pose, into child's pose here, letting the mat support you, letting gravity do the work here, really trying to relax through the entire body and not hold on to any tension. Moving into the final moments of our practice here, choosing to stay present and stay focused on the breath. Internally repeating to yourself, I choose to find joy in the present moment. I choose to find joy in the present moment. On your next inhale, slowly lift the forehead up off of your mat and walk the hands back in towards the knees. You can shift both feet off to one side and come down into a comfortable seat. Either placing the hands on your thighs or bring the hands to heart center, ending our practice with one chant of Om. So when you're ready, inhale through the nose, fill the torso with air. You can gently tuck the chin in towards your chest and blink your eyes back open, coming back to the space around you. I thank you all so much for joining me here on Mount Lemon for this yoga class. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments how this class was for you, and let me know down in the comments what you would like to see next from me. I hope to see you again in my next video, and if you're not already, please subscribe, help this baby YouTuber out, and yeah, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. Bye!